we have Akshit Gupta, my colleague, joining us live from Ground Zero. He's live from Tel Aviv, Israel. He will be talking us through what's happening on ground there. This is, of course, a special telecast, and we will also be playing out Akshit's ground reports as well shortly. Let me quickly bring you in here, Akshit, to the telecast. Where exactly are you currently? And tell us about what has transpired through the day today. It was, a day when we saw a window being given by the IDF for evacuation from one part of Gaza to the other. I think that window has now lapsed. Did certain Palestinians make use of that window? And is this now going to set the stage for an on-ground offensive?
Well, we are currently standing in Tel Aviv, and of course, one of the most famous locations near the beach. But it actually remains empty because people are really scared to step out of their houses. And Israel's military also earlier in the day gave the people of Gaza a 6-hour window to actually evacuate the southern part and perhaps to ensure their safety, because earlier yesterday only the IDF issued a notice and an advisory for movement advisory for the residents of the Gaza, for the 1.1 million people living there, to evacuate the southern part and to move towards the northern part. And quickly I will just also rope in some locals from Israel, of course, to get in their perspective. So sir, you are from Beersheba, as you said. So I mean, the tensions are escalating. What can you tell us about that, and how are you feeling? Are you feeling safe?
We're feeling not so safe, honestly, but we are a strong army. They surprise us. The story, our story, if I want to say it easily to understand, to the world understand our story, our army stand on the front to protect our kids. What they do, unfortunately,
yes,
they put the kids like this and the soldier hiding from the back of the kids. And this is the sad story, okay? They are thirsty for blood, unfortunately, and we're very sad that some people in the world don't understand this. The Hamas is not the only problem. Also, the Gaza people, they came inside to our kibbutz and to the party and rape girls over there. For them, it's like a celebrate. So, unfortunately, they have no mercy, okay? We have mercy. Right now, we attacked in Gaza, and we told the Gaza people, please go, we attacked. Our morality is too much in a lot of Israeli people, that this is what we think, that it's too much, that we really care about humans and life. And but there is a true evil, and I'm back to Beersheba right now. I escaped a bit from Beersheba to my family in the middle, because it was too...
Come from Beersheba to Tel Aviv?
Yeah, just for 2-3 days, and now I'm going back to see how I can help also. Yes. Over there, all the Israelis, see how we can help, everybody help. We're making food for the soldiers, and trying to do our best. And right now in this time, Gaza people making movies, it's funny, they take ketchup, they tell the kid, sleep over, they make a movie for us to look like we are killers and without caring of human beings. But honestly, this is a fake, and this is... I know so many people was in this party. I know some ladies,
that music festival, sir.
Yeah, I have friends from there that, thanks God, some of them escape, and some of them, we don't know what's going on with them. Beautiful girls that just want to be happy, and they see them like meat. They see them like food, okay? My friend told me from the party that they tell them, we're gonna kill the ugly girls and we're gonna take the beauty girls. And this is.
Of course, sir. I mean, a lot of horrific videos have actually come out, which have, actually scared the people, because now they are very scared to come out of their houses. I will also ask the kid also. So, hi, how are you? And how are you feeling right now? Are you feeling safe?
Not good. Gaza is... don't... איך אומרים? המצב לא טוב.
So of course,
at the time is not the best for us.
So of course, the kid is also saying they are actually not feeling very safe because as we have been showing also, we went near to the Gaza Strip also, and we of course, a lot of airstrikes, perhaps a lot of bombings, have been taking place continuously now from the northern side also of the country, because there are reports that earlier in the morning also Hezbollah, tried to infiltrate. Of course, the IDF and Hezbollah had a small encounter. So perhaps from the north also, from the south side also, the bombings, the airstrikes have been taking place, continuously.
I want to say
yes.
last word. He just told me that his cousin, she's a girl, and her friend died in the party. Like the same that in Israel there is no one that don't know someone from the party. This thousands of people, and Israel is 6-7 millions, and everybody knows someone from the party. On the same thing in Gaza, there is no innocent people. Everyone know a murderer, a raper. They know everybody. The blame is not only for Hamas. The Gaza people, when they come back after they kill us and rape us, they give them the candies. Okay, the mothers, the sisters. Everybody, they are not really organized. All of them are, unfortunately, became like animals. And unfortunately, you can't fix it. You can fix it. This is kind of people. This is anti-Semitic. This is kind of people that the only way to fix it is to delete it. Unfortunately, and we don't want. We're very sad. Israel very sad that. We need to have this kind of situation for the world finally understand what we are dealing with, okay? To lose 1,300 lives of good families, people, of so many young people, babies. I have a friend that he was in the party. This Hamas terrorist tried to kill him and he smiled. Thanks God, the weapon are blocked, and his life saved. He said it in TV and cry. For them is like fun. For them it's like fun, and this is not human. This is not.
Of course, the very harrowing videos also came out. Of course, we have visited Sedrot also, we have visited Ashkelon also, Barnia also, near the Gaza Strip also perhaps. And of course, many settlements have now also been destroyed. But the stance of IDF and the stance of Israeli government has been quite offensive. And the reports are also suggesting that there is a probable possibility of a ground assault into the Gaza. And for that very reason only, a notice has also been served to the Gaza people to actually flee the northern side of the Gaza, and also tens of thousands of people have actually started moving from there, of course, and there is a possibility of a multi-front war also. Yes, sir, if you want. Yes.
You see this beach?
Yeah.
Take a look.
Yes.
You see this beauty? In Gaza they have the same thing. You know how they use the land to build rockets. The world give them a beach to make something beauty, to use it, and all the thing they do is to think about terrorism. Okay, those lands that they send the rockets is lands that we gave them back. So the solution of give them land is not a good solution, because they want to destroy us. It's not about land, believe us. It's anti-Semitic. It's more than Daesh. They burn kids. They burn babies. Those pictures they film it because they want to kill us from inside, from our soul. So it's more from what you can understand, okay? It's true evil.
Of course. I mean, thanks a lot, sir, for speaking to us. And we hope that you remain safe, your families remain safe. And of course, the situation also, get back to normal very soon. You also please remain safe.
Thank you that you came here, and we really love India. And I know so many people go to India, and we love your culture. And we do yoga, and we want peace in the world. But the world need to understand that they are part of the world that are evil, that there is no way to make peace with evil. Evil we need to delete.
Thanks a lot, sir, for speaking to us. So, of course, you can actually, hear both the agony also, and of course, the despair which has now engulfed people, because a lot of harrowing videos actually came out. A lot of settlements have been destroyed. The continuous bombing also, continues to take a toll on their mental health also. So, of course, it remains to be seen as to how soon the peace is established, because there is a possibility of a multi-front war also with Syria and Lebanon also, joining this war. So, of course, as I say, it remains to be seen as to how soon the peace is established and this war comes to an end.
Yes, also, Akshit, as you were telling us now that on-ground offensive likely to perhaps begin, have certain Palestinians already began evacuating from that part of Gaza? Also, there is now a big refugee crisis staring the world as well in its face, because many people are likely to flee the borders, and we don't quite know where, because certain countries do not want to accept them.
Of course, when the issue for that, the order was, issued for that evacuation, tens of thousands of people living on the northern side of the Gaza have already started evacuating, and of course the airstrikes have been continuing. So some also got perhaps injured in that, and of course, many people, as we were talking to one of the civilian also, he has actually come from Beersheba to Tel Aviv to find some safe shelter, and in that same way, many people from different cities which have been attacked, be it Sderot, be it Ashkelon, be it Barnia, they have actually migrated from one place to another, of course in the central, in Tel Aviv, and in some parts of north also. But now the fear looms in the north also, because the firing from Lebanon also started earlier this morning. So of course now that fear is also looming, and barely any people are left in some of the settlements. We have also visited those settlements, and just to give you a little bit perspective, when the notice was issued for the people of Gaza to flee the northern side, then of course UN has also said that there is a humanitarian crisis on that side, because a total blockade has also been done by the Israel of that side. The food supply has been cut, the water supply has been cut, the electricity supply has been cut. So of course that humanitarian crisis also loom over the people of Gaza, and then UN has also talked about it. So of course that is also there. But yes, the strikes continue, and of course this is a decades-long conflict which has been reignited once again. So of course it remains to be seen, will it actually transpire into a multi-front war. And I want to show you one very exclusive visual, because you can actually see there, if we can just zoom in, this is how helicopters of the IDF are continuously passing by, flying over the city, because when we talk about the possibility of a possible ground assault, then of course the IDF has actually ramped up its efforts, because yesterday also we showed the live visuals how the tanks of IDF, the military tanks, were proceeding towards the Gaza Strip, and they were stationed there. So of course something big being planned from the Israel side. That remains to be seen, and of course the time will tell.
Yes, time will certainly tell. Meanwhile, as far as the area today is concerned, where is the fighting been concentrated on, Akshit, today? Which are the areas which have seen the most amounts of violence today?
When we talk about the violence, then we have to understand this. Then violence has been everywhere, but most prominently the areas of Sidrot, the areas of Ashkelon, a very small settlement, Barnia. There, there has been a lot of violence, because when we visited Sidrot also, then continuous bombs are there, and then when the siren goes off, then the people have to find a way to rush to the safe shelter. They only have 15 seconds, and if they don't find a shelter, then they can perhaps lay on the ground. But yes, violence in Sidrot, violence in Ashkelon, violence near the Gaza Strip, of course, has been prominently there, because it's on the southern side, and from there only the war was actually started, and now the Israel has entered the 8th day of the war. So of course those are some of the areas where the violence is prominently taking place.
Absolutely, Akshay.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.